Hello, guys. Welcome once again to another live stream from yours truly. I am on the Score Rupert's channel. Let me take this time to reintroduce myself. My name is Rupert Palmer. The channel is I am on the Score Rupert. Beautiful day. Thank God for another day. Privileged to be here. As usual, we come to you every Sunday night, barring anything that happened on, that we're not here. But other than that, here every Sunday night with positive vibes. We discuss and we get into situation. We analyze. We have interviews and we do a lot of stuff here. We have birthday parties and we have great time. So, guys, I want to welcome you to another live stream from yours truly channel. I'm on the School Rupert. Thank you guys so much for every time you're being here. And for those who are new, welcome to you. Welcome to you. You're at the right place. You're at the right place. Absolutely, you're at the right place. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, we have 11 people. We got Marcia Powell on here. Good night, Marcia Powell. Thank you so much for being here. Tonight, guys, we're going to have a lot of new faces and new people in the house. I know that because oh my God, Colin, led Harriet, good night. I am report. Thank you so much for being here. Doreen is in the house. Doreen, big up to you guys. We're going to have a great night tonight because we're going to be having tonight one of the most influential, renowned YouTuber content creator in the house for a part two of interview and so on and so forth. But guys, tonight I want to say thank you guys so much for being here. All the new ones tonight, you know the tingo. Big up to you. Big up to you. Enough respect. And we just want to thank God for you tonight. You're here. Rosie Benji TV is here. Blessings to you. Good to have you. Good to have you. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Colinette Harriet 9711. Great to have you. Thank you so much, guys. Also want to let you know we are streaming on Facebook. We're on Facebook tonight. So we're both streaming on YouTube and on Facebook Live. So guys, I'm hoping that persons who are watching us on Facebook, when they comment, we can see it here on the stream. I'm not sure because some platforms doesn't correlate or, comes transfer the comment to this live on the platform we're on. So I'm hoping that will be something that will work out because I did set my Facebook to public. So I'm hoping that the comments will be seen here as well. And if you are watching from Facebook, we want to let you know that we are welcome. Tonight, guys, we're going to be having one of the most, what should I say? What should I say? Oh my God, that person is a household name. That person is a phenomenal person with one of the greatest quality in content creation and techniques. And we're going to be talking a lot about that tonight. First of all, I just want to say, before I bring my guest in, guys, deeply, deeply troubled and sorrowful and with what's happening in my country, Jamaica, because of Melissa, the hurricane that passed through a category 5 and has devastated Jamaica. Even the western part of Jamaica is so decimated, and life is just at a total different level. We can't even imagine how long people are going to get back on their feet and the normal infrastructure will be in place. So we're going to be going through that tonight as well. So guys, welcome to you as you join it live. Please like it as you come on and like it. Please do like it. And I'm going to bring in my guest in house. We want to waste no time because he's tired. I know he's tired, and we really appreciate you for being here. Here is my guest. Welcome, Mr. Colaz Smith from Colaz Smith TV. Welcome to you, sir, once again. How are you today?
Greetings, man. I'm good.
Oh, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Yeah,
It
man.
is so good to have you. Arentusio Alita is here. Oh my God, this thing is gonna be it turn up tonight, colors. It turn up tonight. It
God
turn
is
up.
the greatest, man. Blessings.
Yes. Marcia said prayers for Jamaica and Norris Langley. These are all your people. I know the word went out and they showed up tonight and they're representing. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've said good night, colors. Gene Carter is here from in Kenya. Colors, are you seeing the comments from your end?
Let me see. Hold on. How am I do now?
We're also, oh, you're gone. We're also, good night, Mr. Smith. Love what you're doing. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Let me see. We're live on Facebook. Let me see. Okay, okay. Let me turn this down. Let me
Yeah, yeah.
bring you back. Are you seeing the comments?
Yeah, we're back, right?
Yeah, we are live on Facebook. We are live on Facebook and John James. We have Raymond. Oh my God, but they're not coming over here, but they're on Facebook. So I'm gonna just use this right here. Let me turn this down so I can pay respect to all the Facebook persons who are here tonight. We have a lot of persons here on Facebook. I have Bishop Raymond Birch on here and John James out of Florida. Good night to you. Good night. Watching you. Thank you so much. All right. You know what happened, Colors? Man,
Yeah,
tonight I am totally off script because what has happened in Jamaica has thrown everything into a different spin. You know, um, I'm glad you're here tonight. I know you're very tired. You've been into
yeah,
and you've been all around back in St. Mary. So as a matter of fact, we're not going to be spending a long time because you got to get your rest and you're going out tomorrow.
yeah.
Celeste here, Semedaya. Oh my God! Tonight we have Facebook streaming and we have also YouTube. You're a very important person. I'm gonna tell you. We set out. Huh?
And I'm saying blessings, man. Big up, and big up to all the viewers right now watching.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much, sir. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm very happy to have you, Mr. Colors. Tonight we had planned to have this interview for a while, but things didn't turn out, and we're going to be talking about your trip to the Philippines. But Melissa has put a spin into all of that. It's up to you how you want us to proceed.
Yeah, well, it's up. We up for anything, So we go
Yeah,
with the flow.
go.
So
I
anything we're talking about, we're ready, man.
love that. I love that.
Yeah,
First of all, we're just gonna talk about Jamaica first. You know what's happening because, and then we move on to other things. But we have to pay a lot of respect and show our love for Jamaica. All right.
yeah.
You experienced the hurricane. You were there. You experienced it, right? Um, I know you experienced Gilbert, right? Did you, right?
No, not Gilbert. Ivan and the rest following after that. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Jamaican uncle in the house. Jamaican uncle in the house. All right. I experienced Gilbert. That was a category 4 storm. My roof blew off, good flying around gully. And after that, everybody became a carpenter. Everybody started build back them roof and thing. Even me myself, upon house
yeah,
stuff upon roof. And it
yeah, yeah.
was such a troubling experience. And it was such something that I said I would never like to experience again. That was a category 4 and it was bad. And for a category 5, my God, it's terrible. You experienced it. Tell me what happened that day.
All right. Well, on my side, we didn't get much, because I'm in the Kingston region. So from where I am, I can't say I saw much of the action like in person. I saw the videos and um the like the aftermath. After everything finished, we went around and we saw the damage, but I didn't see like the actual thing while it was going on because where I was, we pretty much just get a little breeze, nothing more.
Oh, you're freezing. Oh, the internet's not so good. We
Uh, it's, it's freezing. It's still freezing.
No, you're good now.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I was saying on my side, on my end, we didn't get any strong wind or anything. We get a lot of rain, but
Mhm.
what I saw was like everything that came after, so like the light poles that were down, the houses that crumbled, the people, who were left stranded and all of that, you know, that's what I saw,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
I noticed just after that you went out to Helsha. The,
Yeah.
the day after, right? You went to Helsha. You were like the first one out there.
Yeah. So
What?
so actually I went like the day before the storm and the day after the storm.
After the storm, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But from what I saw, the day after the storm, I mean, everybody was just picking up the pieces real fast. Business was going on.
I saw
So it just goes to show that Jamaicans, sometimes we have a saying for say, we look about Otalawa. Anything you throw at us is like we bounce back really fast. You know,
absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and we know how for work under pressure. You know, as we say when trouble take a picnic shot fit you. So, you know, if it's not completely demolished, just know so we are gonna catch it up, we are gonna tack it up.
Yeah.
You know, any
Yeah.
little thing to make the business go on or for put on back a roof. Cause we see people literally on them out stop trying to nail back them zincs together, even though it's still a gonna leak or whatever. But
Yeah.
we always, in that frame of mind to not just sit down and wait.
Okay, yeah. We're very resilient and we just go at it and make things happen when adversity hit us. We put our shoulder to the wheel to bring back life to, to some form of semblance that we can say, yeah, we're going to do it because we work hard and we know what to do in these situations. You know what? I am not going to be delving so much on this because I know you did your videos. You need to, so I don't want to get into those things that you're going to show the videos.
Yeah.
I'm right. So if you notice, I'm
Right,
just going
right.
to pick in just a little bit of stuff because I know you have your contents, right? That you don't post
Right,
yet. So I
right.
don't want to talk anything about that, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
so I basically just want to touch on the Helsha section when you went out there. Um, did you have any fear at all?
No, no, no. All right. So the thing is, for me, it was just I wanted to show the people what was happening, right? So one of the things that I don't know if maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, but I am not really fearful. I don't get scared easily. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna see danger and jump in it head
Right.
on, but at the end of the day, like the farthest thing from my mind is like what gonna happen to me. I don't think like that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think like that. So I know there's a possibility, okay, zincs can be flying,
Yeah.
and nails can cut you and whatever. And I'm a person, I love my slippers. Like I'm always in my
Yeah. I was like, colors in the
always in my
slippers.
slippers. But at no point, like I don't think that okay, Neil, I got joke me on my foot. Like sometimes it's the comments that I read after the fact that say, yo, colors, be careful because
Yeah.
Neil,
Yes.
like I don't think about that. My
Yeah.
first my first thought is, just show what is there to see and just put it out there. I don't pre the negative part of it like that.
Correct. I see that because you have a mantra says out there without fear. So
Right.
you really do that. There's a comment here from Soka Wine says, let me read this to you. He said, Colors, I just got word from Marlon Chung to let you know that your cousin Sashane, I think the name is said to tell you that the family is okay. He contacted Marlon on Instagram. He tried to contact you, Sashane, right? Family's okay. It's good news, right?
Yeah, but actually, I actually went to Westmoreland yesterday. So, I saw them yesterday.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So I saw that they are good. I mean, the homes are destroyed. Most of the houses are destroyed, but the people are
The
they're
spirit
good.
is the spirit is
Yeah.
up, the resilience
Yeah. Yeah.
is there. Um, I may have to read the comments for you because since you're not seen from your end, Evadne Kirklow says, Hello, Colors. How are you? I know God is blessing you. Keep up the good work from Houston, Texas. Thank you, guys. All of you are here. And as I just mentioned, you have your thing without fear, right? And you're very
Yeah.
adventurous, right? I just want to ask this question. We know you started your channel cooking different adventures, and then you transition into adventures are more I'd be more adventurous, right? You went to the Philippines, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
became
yeah,
so
yeah.
adventurous. So I think that kind of more prepared you for this hurricane, right? You think so?
Well, actually, yes and no in a sense because, like I said before, going to the Philippines. Well, I mean, like a week after I reached to the Philippines, there was like a typhoon going on,
Uh-huh.
uh, and then earthquakes following that. Yeah, earthquakes following that. But like I always say, I don't think about the disaster. Like I try not to put that at the front of
Right.
my mind. I just try to keep a clear head and um
So
just
you know
try not
fear.
to be fearful.
Right.
Yeah. So when I got back to Jamaica and heard there was a storm coming in, actually the only little time that I was a little bit like over concerned was seeing some of the news medias like Jamaica is gonna be doomed or something like that. That was some of the titles. And then I try to tell myself, you know what, mankind can't say anything, but God is the greatest. So
It's the
I'm not even
greatest.
gonna. I know it's coming, but I'm not even gonna worry too much.
Right.
Yeah,
Someone said, Doreen says, I was watching Colors yesterday thinking he was going to pass my area out of Gray Jail. Hey, good night, Sonia Sterling. Good night, good night. Um, Let me touch a little bit on the Philippines tour. Because that's one of the things we want to
yeah,
discuss. We kind of intertwine because I said I don't want to get too much into your contents that you haven't yet released. You know what I mean? Right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. The Philippines second tour, right? When you went back,
yeah.
were there anything in your mind say, I have to do this, I have to experience this, I have to cover this? Anything in your mind that you went there for, just determined to cover? Were there anything?
Yeah, man. Actually, several. I have like several stuff that I wanted to do. There was this. There's a. I think she's like 104 or 107-year-old lady. She does like a tattoo, like a traditional tattoo. So I wanted to go and experience. Well, not experience because I don't know if I would get a tattoo, but I wanted to go and you know, see her in person and possibly see her work and all of that. And then there was also a tribe, that lives on the water and they do spearfishing. Like
Yeah.
it said that they can hold their breaths for like up to 13 minutes underwater without, a tank or a breathing tube or anything like that. So I wanted to, go and film those contents, but because of the typhoons and the earthquakes, that didn't get done. So
Yep.
I had to just like, kind of plan around that and just readjust myself and thing. But there was several stuff that I wanted to do that I did not get to do, you know.
Yeah, because of
Yeah,
the typhoon and the earthquake.
because of the typhoon and the earthquake. But it was a
Did,
good trip nonetheless, though. It was
yeah.
a good trip because even though we get, a little bit sidetracked, it showed us a different side of the Philippines because I started to do like more of the village tours, I'm going to stay with like I literally stayed for like 4 days with a family. So, I was eating the food. I slept on, the beds. I mean, trust me, there are some happy people with whatever they have,
They
and what
have,
they
yeah.
have is way less than what we have.
They
And just to see how they live and share everything together, it was some amazing experience. Yeah,
You know, one thing I want to congratulate you on, Mr. Colaz Smith. You respect people's culture. You respect people's
yeah,
culture. And that's a great attribute, respect culture. Um, you know, as you talk about eat, I must give you enough respect. When you went to, I forget what province, and they had you eat the egg with the chicken in it or something, right? But before you did it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was
you made a disclaimer, and I said, "Wow!" You said you said if you don't um, do it all the way, right? It's no disrespect. And they were like, no, we understand. And so in other words,
yeah.
you were 100% in what you did because you already made a disclaimer that if I don't do that, you know what I mean? And they told you it's okay, you did well. What when you take that chicken
Yeah.
thing, yeah, the egg, yeah, and you saw that thing, what came to your mind?
All right. So my well, the first time I saw it, like on the first trip, I wasn't prepared any at all to even think that I would try it.
Uh-huh.
Because right off the bat, I told myself like I don't see myself ever trying this. But the more I started to like think about the culture, because it come back down to respecting the culture. So the more I started to think about the culture, and I'm saying, okay, I'm doing a lot more travels now, so I have to be more open to trying stuff.
Yeah,
And I told myself that okay, it's okay if I can't like fully consuming it, but I can try,
you try,
right?
right.
So yeah, so when I went now and I say okay, I'm ready to try this, and I told them that all right, because I'm a person, I can't even eat a sunny side up egg. My egg have to be well cooked, right?
Well,
So
cool.
I was saying to myself, yeah, how am I going to eat this thing now? So I told to them that, you know what, I'm going to try it, but I don't know if I can go all the way, and I don't want you guys to feel in any way, shape, or form that
Right,
I'm
right.
disrespectful to your culture.
Yeah,
And they will say, "No, man, it's okay. You can go ahead and try." So when I opened that egg and I saw it, like immediately, to be totally honest, I felt it's like I felt my stomach like
exactly.
turning. Yeah. So I was there all along. I was fighting the
Saw
feeling because, yeah, I tried to like not put the expression on my face either because we have
yeah,
a tendency to we face change,
yeah,
so people can tell that okay, yeah, but I don't want to show that, so I'm trying to fight all of that, and dealing with all of this now, and I'm saying okay, I have to go all the way now and thing. So they say, oh, you eat it first, you have to drink the juice because there's some liquid in it. So, like, I just, I mean, when I put that egg and I taste the juice and I say, oh my God, like, I feel everything start coming up. And when I walked away from the camera a little bit,
yeah.
I turned, I don't know, yeah.
We
So
saw
I could feel, everything coming. But I
that.
try to keep it down, like you can try to fight it. So
Yeah.
when I come back to the camera and I say, "All right, I'm good now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this." The second look that I took and I saw the chicken and like that was it. you know, I didn't have no more
I can't
strength
do
to control what was trying to come up.
this.
Yeah,
But that was good though. Just show you respect people's culture, and you already made disclaimer, and they were happy with it, and there's no
yeah.
disrespect to their culture. That was great. And when I saw that, I said, "Colors, you're a very wise guy. That wisdom."
Yeah, and actually they were really supportive. Like they
Yeah.
were more concerned about me, if I
Right.
was okay, if I was good, and not about like, if it was some other people, probably they would have, even though you tell them that the disclaimer is this, but they were
Yeah.
more concerned about, me if I was good. And that was good. Yeah.
You made a lot of friends down there, man. You made a lot of friends. Somebody said, Soka Wine said, Colors, I was joking with you. My husband was laughing at me. She was joking. Oh my God. You made a lot of friends. Before you let me get this say this. Before you you went to the Philippines, did you have all these provinces planned out? So I'm going to visit this province, visit that province.
No, 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 no. So the thing is, I didn't have like any specific plan, and I usually don't when I visit a new country because I try to be like spontaneous. I try to surprise
Spontaneous.
even my own self, right? The
Right.
only the main things that I wanted to do, those provinces I didn't even get to go to, because one of them was like Pampanga and another one, and I didn't get to go to any of them. So the ones that I actually planned to visit, I didn't get to visit. So like El Nido, what was the other one? No, I did went to Pampanga, yeah. El Nido, Pampanga, Isabella. Those ones I didn't plan any at all to visit. Those just came about when I went to visit Jocelyn and the people under the bridge, and they were telling me, oh, this is what my village is like, and we can do, and I instantly I say, okay, yeah, man, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
So it's like that. Yeah,
Oh, everything is spontaneous.
everything is spontaneous. Yeah, and recommendation from the people there. Say
Oh,
you like nature, you like the countryside. I think you will like um
and so.
Pampanga. I think you will like Isabella. So yeah, that's how I do it.
All right. Let's say when you visit the province, right? It's how did you initiate the contact with these people that is like you know them all your life, the way you interact with them, how it happened? Just to you went there not knowing anybody, right? How you
Right, right.
formed that interaction? How you did that?
Well, to be totally honest, I think they made it so easy because they're, a friendly set
Friendly.
of people. Yeah, they're super friendly. The moment I was there and I had my camera, like everybody wanted to come and say hi. Everybody wanted, to be on the vlog. And the people there just made it so easy. Like they
Easy.
were just so open, yeah, to showing me around. So I didn't even have to do much. They welcomed
Okay.
me into their homes. They invited me out to party, everything. And these are people that I just met. Now I know
Okay.
that um I had the concept of the people already from the first trip, so I know
Right.
that okay, this is safe. I can go here, and of course we're gonna use our own wisdom as well.
Yeah.
So it's not
Right.
like we're gonna go to a country where we know, all right, we don't know anything about this country, and we're gonna go with that guy or this person. We have to be smart, but the Philippines, the people, I felt completely safe. And trust me, I have the feeling like if there's any strange or danger like lurking, I think I can feel it. And I
Mhm.
didn't feel any such thing. I was just so comfortable. Everybody was just so warm, and they made it easy.
Easy, yeah. Because when I saw how the
Yeah.
interaction, I said these people are they're friendly and all of that. Because I used to work with some Filipinos, right? And they're very friendly, easy to get along with. So I said, oh wow, they just, I guess when you were leaving, probably they don't want you to leave, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they didn't want me to like stay 2 more days, and I say, oh, my flight is is coming up. I can't miss this flight. You know, yeah, it's like that. Nobody wanted me to leave. You could feel the genuine love. Like
Mhm.
it's like you're friends for years. That's the feeling that you get with these people. You
Okay.
know?
Um, you've been this your second time to the Philippines, right? Which one
Yeah.
of these trips you would say works out better for you? You kind of said, man, anything that jumps out at you and you like say, yeah, from the first trip to the second trip, right? Anything that stood out in
Yeah.
your mind?
Okay. So the first trip was like it's like a pilot, like an entry. Your first view of everything, and then the second trip now, I'm more relaxed. I'm more comfortable. I know that this is how the people are. So I'd say that the second trip to me, was more like, even though I didn't get to do some of the stuff that I wanted to do, I got to interact more with especially the village people, you know,
Mhm.
and I learned a lot from them.
Oh, you froze, eh?
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, you're back. Yeah, but it's kind of fuzzy, you know. It's
Yeah, yeah.
as
Okay,
Starlink.
okay. Wait. Let me see what happened here. It's good now.
Yeah, it's kind of fuzzy. Hey, Marlon is here. Marlon, Jamaica China boy. Big up, big up. It's a little bit fuzzy, you know.
Okay, okay. I hope it's good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because you know, the internet connections are not so strong. They're not the
Yeah,
strongest
yeah. So that
right
yeah,
now.
we'll go with it. We'll go with the flow. We still seeing you.
Uh, yeah, the internet connections are not the strongest right now.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all
I
right. We
think.
understand. We understand that. You know, it's
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah. Um, another
Yeah.
thing that I
Let
saw
me
you.
let me check on. Let me just check 1 minute.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Yes, guys, we are here talking with Colaz Smith. Thank you guys for being here. It's just a pleasure to have
Okay.
you all. We got some first time
Yeah.
viewers, chat.
I
We
just
have
check if anything. Yeah.
John James. We have a lot of folks on Facebook watching, you know. Says we're streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So big up to the Facebook posse. Oh, Marjorie Jones watching, Beverly Stubbs watching out there in Philly, Sonia Sterling watching. Big up Johnny out of Florida. Yeah, man. Guys, I want to thank you so much for being here. We are with the man himself, Mr. Colaz Smith, a great content creator, humanitarian, and a philanthropist. And we are so happy to have him here. We lost him for a minute, but we bring him back. And because we have some problems with the internet, so we're going to bring him back as soon as things are sorted out. So we're sorry for that interruption, but we'll get back with Mr. Colaz Smith in a few. So I Garfield in the house. Yes, Adam Semple watching from Guyana. Oh my Lord, have His mercy. Thank you guys so much for being here. That goes to show how much Colaz Smith is loved. Garfield in the house. Carol Bryan in the house. Soca One in the house. Jamaica China Boy in the house. Maxine Baker in the house. Alda Semple in the house. Gene Carter in the house. I was thinking about you the other day. I haven't seen you in a minute. Rosie Benji in the house. Let me bring back the man himself on. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yo, as you come back on this, me go ask you a question. Back to
Yeah.
Jamaica. I think I asked you this question in your life when you're heading to Westmoreland with this Starlink and you tie up to something man, on the car top. I was like, wow, tape and all that, and it worked. Eh? It
Yeah.
worked.
It worked perfectly. Yeah. So I mean, I had the Starlink, right, and um, I got the Starlink specifically for the cabin and the pink house. But when
Yeah,
when the hurricane came, my internet at my house, was down, and I got the Starlink, and I'm using it here in my house. And then, okay, when we are going to Westmoreland now, um, I know that the Starlink only need like the satellites from the sky, but I
right.
don't have the bracket because they sell a bracket that you can put under your car, and you can
Uh,
have that. But Jamaicans, we have to be creative, one way or another. So we just got some duct tape.
duct tape.
I had, yeah, I just tape it down on the car top. I had like the big battery that I usually use, and I have a solar charger for that. And the sun is hot, so I just tape down the solar panel on top as well. So we were like getting internet and charging up phones and everything while we
Yeah.
drive.
And that was
Yeah.
a genius piece of work. You're a genius. When I saw it, I said, man, drive it. How was it driving? Did you drive probably 30 miles per hour or what? Or
Yeah, when we put the Starlink on and the panel, we had to like reduce our speed significantly,
because
because
I tape
we
hold up
didn't
your
want
right
the breeze to.
little tape.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was
So we
a
were
genius.
just like taking it slow.
That
Yeah.
was a genius piece of work. I was like, wow, Colaz Smith. Well, let me ask this question. Have you any expertise in technician work, in all this kind of stuff? Or just your mind just tell you what to do and
Yeah.
what did you have any knowledge about these things?
Yeah, just the mind, just the mind. We're just going with the mind and the creativeness of the brain.
I was like,
Yeah,
wow,
no training, no schooling, nothing. But
nothing.
I'm a person who, I always love like everything technology. So, you know,
Eh,
I guess that's the reason for some of the things that, you'll see me with our gadgets or anything. Yeah.
when I saw it, I was like, when people saw you coming with the car with that thing on top, what was their reaction?
Everybody looking, and people, I, I'm surprised. Like maybe if we go on TikTok, we can find a couple people post like, because at some point I saw people like with their phone, like. So yeah, everybody looking, man.
Everybody
Everybody
looking,
looking.
this car come from Mars or something, right? Because I was like, wow,
Yeah, yeah.
that was great. Gary Sean Mullins in the house from Jersey. Bishop Sean Mullins, Claudette Morris is watching. I'm telling you, over Facebook, you light up to you, brethren. Welcome,
Yeah,
guys.
man. Bless up all the people on Facebook.
Um, Colors, when we had the earthquake in what's when you were in what province again?
Davao. I was in Davao. I was in Davao.
Davao, with the earthquake, right? Looking at the
Yeah.
structure, looking at the structure that they have here, right? Have there. If a category
Mhm.
3 storm um go should go through that area, what do you think would have happened? Because the structures there are not as good as ours.
All
And the
right. So let
earthquake
me tell you, if
happened.
yeah, in the villages, if a earthquake, if a hurricane or typhoon really, you know, went through any other villages at a category even 4 or probably even 3,
Yeah, that
all
flat
those
roof.
houses would be gone. Yeah, man, because it's literally like a bamboo, like everything is bamboo in the villages and zinc roof,
Oh,
and it's just yeah. But the more city sides, there are big buildings and all of that. So I believe those could withstand some of the speed of the wind. But in the
yeah.
villages for sure, yeah, the villages for sure, they wouldn't survive a category 5 storm.
Yeah. When I saw
Yeah.
you visiting the villages, right? And I said, content creators would have some content creators or YouTubers would have concentrate on the more posh area and all of this. But you went to the villages, right? What make
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
choose to go to the villages?
Well, I like nature for one, and I believe you can find the real culture in the countrysides of any country and the villages of any country. Take Jamaica for example. If a tourist comes to Jamaica and they want
Mhm.
to experience anything authentic, food, music, dance, they have to go to where the local people are. I mean, if you go to the hotels, the resorts, you're not gonna get it. You're gonna get like a watered down version of everything. You know, it's
Mhm.
like it's like they sell you apple juice with 100% sugar and whole heap of water, and they tell you that this is
Yeah.
natural apple juice. But if you go to the source and you get the real thing, it's different.
Yeah.
So that's why I always went to any country. I always try to find, the we have in Jamaica, sometimes we call it like a ghetto or a village, or some in other places they would say like the hood, or the slums. That's where
Yeah,
you can find the real people, the real culture. Yeah.
right.
So that's
It
why I
make,
always choose to go there.
that makes your tour
Yeah.
more interesting because we learn a lot. We got Don Thompson in the house. Blessings, Rupert and Colors. Big up, Gary, Big Pants. Big up, Colors. Man, how you feeling over here? Big you up, brethren. Thank you guys so much
Blessings,
for being here.
blessings.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
I did mention, guys, that we're going to have a call-in session. I'm going to later on to the end. If you guys want to call in and big up Colors, I'm going to put the number on the screen. You could call in and big up Colors, right? We're going to do that, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You went to the village, yeah? You experienced some stuff that you have never seen before. You brought it to us, right? I want to talk about the cemetery. Very
Yeah.
interesting part of your tour. Were you scared to, or like, to go to the cemetery, actually see people living in the cemetery like a town? Give us your
So
take on it.
I wasn't scared, but I believe like maybe if it was not like a community, then maybe I would have had like a more skeptical feeling, you know. But it was literally like a community with graves. It's not like a graveyard. Like it's nothing like our cemetery,
Right.
right? Our cemetery, you like 90% of it is like just grave. But there they have everything. They have shops. They have super like a store. They have everything there. They have school in there. They have church in there in the cemetery. When I was there, I was even thinking, this is not a cemetery. This is a community.
Right.
That's my yeah. So I wasn't scared. Yeah.
So did you see any, I think, did you see the caskets, anything like that? Did,
Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
think
did see.
casket.
I did see. Yeah, I did see a casket. One of the tombs were like cracked, and there was like an old casket in there. It was like a close to like a metal looking casket. Yeah.
Oh man. It was like wow, because I never knew that that place existed, right? So actually when you went there, they told you about that place, right? Hey, Janet in the house.
Yeah.
Janet, hey, they told you about that, right?
Yes. Yes. So actually, I know of it from the first trip. I was supposed to do the tour from the first trip, but it never happened. So this trip, I made all the efforts to see it, and but I wasn't expecting any of that. Like I say, I was just expecting to see people there, like in tents. I was expecting to see people in tents, like 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 someone set up a tent on the top of a grave or something like that. I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting to see like people literally build their house, with everything there, like TV and entertainment. Like I wasn't expecting that any at all, you know. So that was
Living
a
like
shocker
in
for
the
me,
grave. That was shocking. Yeah, I was like, wow,
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people.
yeah. I mean, I was just thinking that okay, someone, like we have a group of people, maybe like 10, 20 people living in a cemetery, sleeping on the graves and all of that. I didn't know that there was like thousands of people living in the cemetery. So it was like a city in
Yeah,
its own right.
it's funny how
Yeah,
culture, people's culture differ in so many ways from us. And the fact that you went there and you appreciate the cultures, right? They weren't offended by anything that you did. I must give you high marks on that. I say kudos to you, guy. You've been there because probably if you have, at least show any resentment to the culture, then it wouldn't be that great experience that you'd experience, right? But the way you conduct yourself, respecting the culture, kudos to you, brethren. Kudos to you. Any plans of going back to the Philippines soon, or not? No travel now. Go on
um,
now. But any plans
not,
coming up?
yeah,
Philippines.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a long it's a long ride, you know. Like that's the only thing that I don't like about it, the journey there. But I mean, there's still a lot to see in the Philippines. So I'm not going to say, okay, I'm going back there in 2 months or 3 months, but definitely I will be going back because definitely I want to visit, other provinces and see more and interact with more people. I mean, I guess one of the things why, I am so loving the Philippines also is because of how warm the people are and how welcoming they are. Like you just feel so loved.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, man, definitely, definitely.
Uh, you made me laugh when you went to, I forget which one, the province, and you had to do kayaking. Yeah, you turned the wrong way. You remember that? What?
Yeah, that was in El Nido.
Right? You turned the wrong way. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And then I was saying, Colors, how you paddle? Have you ever
Actually,
paddled?
actually, actually, that's my first time going on a kayak. So yeah, I've been on boats like small boats and like canoe, but I've never been on a kayak. So yeah, man, it
You
was a
paddle?
great experience for me as well.
Yeah. And you paddle, I was like, Colors, paddle right. I was like, your
Yeah.
trip was so much fun. You make us, those of us who watch your trip, and I know guys in the comment section, everybody can say you make us happy. You have so much fun, and information came across. That we learned things that we never knew existed. Your trip to the Philippines, I think was so educational and entertaining, right? And have you always been like that, Colors? Like to entertain
Yeah,
people
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Always, always, always. From I was growing up. Always. I used to do actually like other entertainments in music. I used to like anytime I have the microphone, I always bring the vibe. So
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, I was like that. Yeah, yeah.
I saw you did something when they went to it's Enido, yeah, with your drone, where you was flying your drone and you're in the water, right? And everything was like in a swirl. How you did that? I've never seen anybody done
So
that
so
before.
yeah, so that's actually a 360 camera. So it's not actually a drone. Right.
Oh, it's a
So how that
camera.
works? Yeah, it's not a drone. So how that works is the camera basically have like two lenses. So it capture everything, and then you can show the viewer what you want them to see. You can customize the footage and play around with it and have some fun. So it's like a creative um tool for like content creators. Yeah,
Okay, man, that's an expensive camera.
yeah, yeah,
Because it was like when you were in the kayak, right, and you were in the water, it's like everything was in a swirl, like in the middle,
yeah, yeah.
It was like,
Yeah,
that's
you have
crazy.
a lot of, trust me, it's nice because you have a lot of creative ways how you can, you know, choose for your viewers to see the footage
And make it
in your
interesting.
editing. So yeah, make it interesting. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Um, no, let's get on to I forget which province, right? One thing you refuse to eat, the snail.
That was in Isabella.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What where you have churning stomach, or you said no, I can't touch it.
All right. All right. So I think most of it is like, just thinking about it and just the thought, because in Jamaica I tried conch. Like I tried conch one time in my life in Jamaica, and I it was the same experience like with the ballot. I threw up. So snail snail is just like a smaller version of a conch, and then so I just decided that maybe I'll try it, maybe, but I'm
Yeah,
not ready for that one yet. But I'm not ruling it out. So maybe, who to tell in the future.
yeah. Uh, um, conch is I never had conch before. Never had conch before, right? When I went to Turks and Caicos Island, that's one of their specialty, right? because I know whatever. When I went to the Bahamas, that's where I had conch, the conch fritters. But if you look at the conch in the snail, the shell, you definitely wouldn't eat it. And there was something
Yeah,
in the conch, a little thing that they have, you could eat it. This is good.
yeah, yeah.
I tried it and it tastes good. So people's culture is just respect to people's culture. Somebody said they want to hear about the hurricane. Guys, I'm getting to that, but I just don't want to. Colaz has created some contents. I don't want to get into his contents because I'm not sure yet, right? So I'm keeping on the surface. All right. You know what I mean? So we're going to cover the Philippines. We're going back to Jamaica, if you know how I'm doing it, right? But I said he's a content creator. I don't want to get into his stuff which is not yet released. You agree with me, sir?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we can talk about some things, but yeah, yeah.
Right. I don't want right to get into the nitty gritty of that because I'm going back to Jamaica. I'm going back because we can't leave Jamaica out. We just want to kind of take things in the context and different contrasts and how things are happening. Right. We are here to show how Colaz is very versatile, very versatile because he have made transition from you started out with cooking first, right?
Right.
And after cooking, you went to what? Travel.
Travel. So it's yeah. So cooking, just like travel. Anything creative, any creative adventure. That's it. Because
Yeah.
I've even done some spearfishing and different adventures. Yeah.
And then you went to travel and adventure, right? And then you went into journalism. Because I see you conducting some interviews. I was like, wow, colors versatile, bad. How you make that
Yeah.
transition? How do you make that kind of transitions?
All right. So honestly, it's just like a free flow because it's not something that I sit down and say, okay, I'm going to plan to do this. So I believe that's one of the things, that a lot of people fall in love with Colaz Smith TV for, because sometimes I'm doing stuff without even realizing what I'm doing. So I never get up and say, okay, I'm going to try to get into journalism, or I'm going to try to get into travel. I always like traveling from I was young, and
Hmm.
now that I can do it, I decided, okay, I'm going to take the viewers along with me. But I just don't want to get up and say, all right, I'm going to this Caribbean country or that one or that one. I want to go to some places far, places that we don't see,
Right,
so
right.
often. Yeah. And even if we see these places, it's just like surface. So I want to
Right.
go into these places and
Story.
show the people. Yeah, show the people like a deeper dive into this country. And that's how I ended up in the Philippines, because I'm saying, okay, the Philippines is like thousands of miles away. I want to go to Hong Kong. I want to go to China. Those are the places that I wanted,
Right, right.
to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
And you
then
did,
yeah,
no, go
with
ahead.
with interviews, it's just like I'm curious about a lot of stuff. So, I just want to ask question. I just want to find out. And I say, okay, so because I started asking the question without the camera first, and then I said, okay, can I record you? And they say, okay, yeah.
Right,
So
right.
okay, all right, set up the camera and just start. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You did a great job when you're making all these transitions. So it's a free flow, right? The spur of the
Yeah, just
moment
a
you
free
into
flow.
something, right? You're doing a great job with that. And I noticed we could cover a lot more in the Philippines, but as I said, we don't have a lot of time. We want to make sure you get to bed and get some sleep, right? So we're not.
Right.
What I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put the number up here that you can call. Oh, but it depends on where you're calling from. Jamaica is kind of hard now because the hurricane and internet and all of that. You know, I'm gonna put the number. You can call Colors, tell him how you feel. That's the number up there, guys. You can call Colors Smith, tell him how you feel, and he'll hear you, want to congratulate him and all that. Yeah, when I saw you at Helsher, I don't know if I had mentioned this before. That when I saw you walking and doing what you're doing, yes, in your
Yeah.
slippers, and then you were driving and the zinc, I was like, Colaz Smith is out there without no fear. You have Isa, God is the greatest, no joke, and take your time. But you have
Yeah.
another one called Yantan. How you come up with that? What that means?
So it's basically like, it's like, do you understand? But sometimes we like to shorten stuff. It's like a shortcut. Yeah. So I'm asking the viewers, yeah, you know, we are do this, we are doing something. Do you understand? But I can't. Sometimes we can't. But if we go the long way, so yeah, Anton.
So you made that up, right?
Honestly, that one, I think I had a friend like when I was way, way younger, and I think he had
Oh.
came in from Kingston, and he was the first person I heard, with that, and I was like, I like this man, that style of bad. So I just remembered it, and one day we were doing the videos with the guys and thing, and I just, say it, and then they liked it, so we just continue.
Yeah, it's funny when I heard it, it's funny. Somebody said Socks love it too.
Yeah,
Socks love
man.
it. So do you have any more phrase you're gonna come out with?
Well, like I said, we don't have anything planned now in our brain or whatever. But as we go along, then who to tell, something might come up, and it might be catchy, and we might like it. The viewers
Yeah,
might like it. So we
yeah.
just have to wait and see.
Okay. Mr. Colaz Smith, I want to congratulate you on the great job you're doing in Jamaica in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa.
Yeah,
I said in my first interview with, and I was always saying this, that we have Kenneth Pinto watching, Maureen watching, Rosetta E, Light Burners in Turks and Caicos Island watching. Thank you guys so much for being here on Facebook. Please subscribe to my channel and also the Colaz Smith channel, right? Please subscribe. Um,
yeah.
I kind of lost the question that I was going to ask, but I'll get to it. Yeah, guess about the hurricane, right? You congratulate you on what you're doing, and yeah, I know. No, see, come back. I'd mentioned
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a couple of my videos that you're a humanitarian, you're a philanthropist, right? And when I said that, you said you have to go in a dictionary for them one day, and people laugh, have a great time, But that's what you are. That's what you are.
Yeah,
You're personified that, and what you're doing. You had mentioned that you're going next time you go down. Say, I use the truck, right?
yeah,
Man, I
yeah, yeah.
drive truck hard now. Man, I gear right now. Truck is trucking, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I'm going. We have a driver. I'm not gonna be the one driving the truck, but we're gonna use the truck, to deliver stuff. We're focusing. We're gonna focus on Westmoreland, because I've seen
St.
many people reaching out to Saint Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, yeah,
Not so much. Yeah, not so much Westmoreland, and Westmoreland really took a bad beating.
yeah,
We've been raising some funds. We have some donations coming in, and trust me, I have to big up the people because, like, in 4 days, we were able to raise over 20,000 USD, and I really have to give a big shout out to the people for that,
yeah,
because we literally went on a live, and like one day on a live we got like 10K, and all
yeah,
I was there telling people, okay, we need to get some assistance for the people there and all of that. So I am going to group up some people. We're going to buy the stuff. We're going to head down. We want to head down this Thursday
right,
coming.
right. Mhm.
Yeah.
I
So
want
we're
to
gonna
say,
buy some stuff.
yeah, big up to all the donors who have contributed to this cause. And you see, the reason why you were able to do that, because people trust you. People trust you, and they love you. You make the world laugh. You know, you give information. People trust you basically because of your honesty and your how genuine you are, and your attitude and your heart for people, helping people. So big up to all the donors who have
Yeah.
donated to this cause. Yeah, and from my side, anything we can do, definitely we do this cause, because it's a big thing. Jamaica is gonna it's going to be a long time before all of these things to bring back Jamaica, even the West. You know what I'm saying? Because some
Yeah.
places are totally decimated. In St. Elizabeth. Um, what I noticed is there's a lot of power lines on the road. At one point, your car, a line, something got on the tire or something.
Yeah, yeah. There was I think it was the wheel arch or something. So one of the wires, like, it caught that, and we had to stop and take that off. But
Yeah,
like going down, 90% of the light poles were down, power lines down. So JPS, will have a lot of work to do.
do.
Actually, we just got back light in my area, like in my scheme. We just got back light like last
Mhm.
night. So every every parish, I believe, got a little um power outage because of fallen poles and stuff like that. But down that side it's a major
Yeah,
thing down there. Yeah.
yeah. I've seen some things, and I said, "Oh my God!" You know what? The death toll has risen, because it was 28. Now I heard it's near 50.
Wow.
It pains my heart, but God has his hands upon a lot of stuff. And a lot of people, what I love about the Jamaican people suffer, although they have lost their houses and all of that, they still saying life is important. They're glad they have life. So I want to say big up to all. Somebody said, Angel Tavish said, we'll be sending my donation Tuesday colors by Western Union. All right. Thank you so much. All right. People are very thankful that they are still here. And they said we
Yeah.
could build back. But the fact that we are here, they give God thanks for that. Um, it's going to be a long road ahead. It's going to be a long road
Yeah,
ahead.
it's gonna be a long road. It's gonna, take a lot of help, and we need, like, all the YouTubers, all the everybody who can do something. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't have to do it through colors. You can do it on your own, because trust me,
Right.
there's the need. The need is great. So I mean, and people who are watching, once it's somebody that you can trust, you can reach
Yeah.
out and help, because I believe that, a lot of persons in overseas countries, US, Canada, UK, we have family, there. And I even got a lot of calls, like people asking me, Colors, can you go to that community? Can you go there?
Yeah.
Can you go? But it's
It's hard for you.
to be honest, yeah, it's impossible for me, because I'm one person,
Yeah.
So we need to try to reach out to, like, what I would like to see is, like, for other YouTubers to, like, find an area where they can focus on,
Yeah.
show, okay, so we are doing Westmoreland, somebody doing St. Elizabeth, the next person doing there. So that way, we have like a full circle
Coverage and
of,
everything is,
of
yeah.
everything. Yeah. And then like, persons watching can see and say, okay, that's my family's house, and
Right. Right.
they are okay. Because the power lines are down, the phone lines are down, a lot of persons are, the anxiety level is sky high, because they can't hear anything, from their families, and especially the older people,
Yeah.
and for everyone that lives on the west side, the people are now thinking the worst, even though, we have to try to hold on to that little bit of faith, when we see the place, how it look, you know, the doubts
Mhm.
start creeping in our minds. So it is important, for us as content creators to show, as much footages as we can, so people can, rest assured to know that okay, it's just the house that is gone, that can
Yeah.
be fixed, that can be
Yeah.
rebuilt. You know, my mom is still there, my dad is still there, my uncle, you know, my friend, yeah. So now we're gonna come together. We're gonna send, if you want to send barrels, if you want to send whatever it is, you know, we're sending it to that community, we're distributing it, and you know that's how we're gonna do until everybody get back on their feet.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
just give you a shout out. I have some people here from the Turks and Caicos Island. Bishop Kalita, Dottie Williams. Good to have you, sir. Bless you. Actually, he's the bishop for the Abundant Life Church in the Turks and Caicos Island, Providenciales. Actually, he married me. And big up to you, sir. Big up to you. Big up to you.
Big up,
Yeah.
big up,
Thank
big
you
up,
for being
Bishop.
here.
Blessings, blessings.
Somebody said, you should visit Turks and Caicos Island. Somebody said you
Yeah,
should come.
definitely. So like I like I tell people, you know, we're gonna visit. Trust me, you know, it's gonna take some time, and I don't know which order it's gonna come, but we're definitely gonna visit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You made a very important point just now when you said all the YouTubers should concentrate on a particular area than everybody going at the same place. You made that
yeah.
point. It is so profound. So persons can see, as you mentioned, my grandmother, my son made the connection. So maybe you could arrange a forum and let these people know that's a strategy. You're a great strategist. I tell you, see how you come up with that thing.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. It's like because at first glance, when I look and I saw, you know, everybody focusing on Saint Elizabeth, like
yeah,
literally, you know, like Saint Elizabeth has gotten so much help already, and I see like so
Westmoreland.
many other YouTubers going there. You know, some going to Westmoreland, but not so much. It's like it's just Saint Elizabeth. You
Yeah,
know, so if we can focus on a particular area, it's just like how you have we feed in the homeless downtown. You have Miss Little, you know, doing the elder in Port. You have Jabo doing that. So it's not one place, you know, like it's
yeah.
spread across. So that's what we need here, you know. Yeah.
Somebody asks, what about mental health and trauma of the people? What about medical personnel coming in? Are they ready to accept nurses and doctors coming in? You do,
All right. Let me tell you something about Jamaica.
food,
Trust
right?
me, we don't like we don't really need the counseling just yet. What we need, we just
Food,
need the help for build back
build
the
back.
food or whatever. You know, I mean, it is good, but I can tell you, like, that's how Jamaicans are. We not try to go around that. You know, we are tough. Trust me, we're tough in the sense that we're not so easily traumatized. I mean, you have some, but trust me, we are one of the more solid set of people. Yeah, when it
You,
comes
you,
on to
you're right,
certain things.
You're right.
Yeah,
I saw persons on the video and they lose them house, and the way they come across is like, how should I put it? There's some amusement in it. The way they say some things. It's like, wow, these people build
yeah,
Trump. They're
yeah.
not,
That that's that's
these
that.
people.
Yeah, it's like we are. I don't know if maybe because we are like descendants of slavery and all of that.
And,
So
yeah,
we, our minds are like strong. Trust me, our minds are
yeah,
strong. You know,
they will
and
say,
and
wow,
and
so, but the way they
you will
say it,
see it.
yeah,
Yeah. Even if all right, even when the storm is blowing, you find persons, playing domino in the middle of
yes,
the rising water. So so
we build differently.
we yeah, we build different. Trust me, we
Yeah,
build different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. So you may just have to let some of these YouTubers, and I must say, Colors, thank God for every content creator. Persons say this and that and looking for content, but at the same time, they're bringing the news out to us here. Thank God for them. They must have to get them views. It doesn't matter because we have international network go down there. They might get views. So what about our own YouTubers? So big up to all the YouTubers in Jamaica who brought the
Yeah,
thing out
man.
to us. Big up to
Yeah,
them.
man. You trust me. The YouTubers, like content creators nowadays is replacing mainstream media,
Mainstream media.
news and all of that.
Big
Because
up.
even some of the coverage that we got as content creators, the big news medias don't have those. You know,
Yes.
they might be quicker to get to some other place after the fact. But while everything was going on, there were literally YouTubers there out there actually putting out content, showing live action of what was going on,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah. Big up.
ground. Yeah. So
Big
we
up
have to
there.
give thanks to all the YouTubers. Yeah, man.
I never knew that we have so many YouTubers until this thing come out here. This hurricane here. For real. And they everybody do their part and people watch them, they bring the information on more than mainstream media. And big
Yeah.
up to all the content creators. Jamaica China Boy said, "You have Starlink. Can we reach out to the shelters and show people that their loved ones are safe? They have a list of all names in the shelters." Marlon says that. Um,
Which shelter, by the way? Which shelter? Cause which area?
Yeah, that's it again. There's something to work on. Well, I must say, big up to the content creators, man. And just as Marlon made a good point on his live tonight, that when these content creators are going into these areas, bring even a bottle of water with them, something to hand out to the people. And that was a good point that Marlon made earlier. And I know you do your stuff. You're gonna bring your stuff. As I said, you're a great humanitarian, and you have that concern. Um, yeah, let me see over here in Facebook. Thank you guys on Facebook. Appreciate you guys watching. And I don't want to keep Mr. Colaz too long. We're passing bedtime. I have to get up early tomorrow to do stuff, right? And he was coming in from St. Mary. He was tired. I was like, Lord, if I was sleep, what if we make it for the show tonight? But I thank
Yeah,
you, sir,
yeah.
for being here. And we pray for the people of Jamaica going through some without lights and, and all of that. My favorite, actually, today I heard from my brother. I haven't heard from him since the storm. He lives in Montpelier. And I call his number, no response. When I call it, a lady answered and said, wrong number. So I was like, no, my brother number this. And I was like, I just texted him a couple weeks ago. People don't change numbers so quick at Jamaica. But it seemed probably
Yeah.
the line is crossed. So he called me today from the same number. And he's okay. My dad, he's okay. He lives in Catherine Hall. Was flooded up, but thank God his church folks went and got him. And a lot of my friends in Montego Bay flooded out. And I want to say big up to Deja Resort. Big up to Deja Resort. At this time, they're still taking visitors, but they're just limiting based on the fact that, they have to be buying water, so they can't take everybody. But Deja Resort, big up to you. That my place, my place, that Deja Resort. All right, so Mr. Colaz, thank you so much, sir, for being here. I said I don't want to keep you out too long. I thank everyone that's on this live tonight, live stream. God bless you. You're watching through YouTube and also through Facebook. God bless you. Colaz, any last thing you want to say?
Yeah, just like I said earlier, just be there for somebody. I mean, if you can give whatever, however small, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to send anything to Colors. You can reach out to somebody else. So, for example, if there's another YouTuber there you see doing their thing, reach out to them because the people we really need it. And um, yeah, for all the YouTubers that are going to the communities, stock up on water, especially because most of these places are out of water. Chop islands if you can, stuff for the kids, so pampers, snacks, whatever it is. Yeah, and just overall prayer, just pray
Yeah,
for Jamaica and
yeah,
for anybody, watching and you wish to donate, you can always go over to Colaz Smith TV. You can check the community section. You'll see the link to make a donation, and you can do so. We're stacking up to head down Thursday coming,
yeah,
and like I mentioned earlier, so far we have raised over 20,000 USD. So we should be going down with one or two trucks full of supplies to the people, you know?
yes.
Yeah.
You know who just checked in? Colaz Poppy. Poppy just thank you, Poppy. Thank you, Poppy, for being here. Big up to you. And to talk about that, what's his name? Slow mo. He slept all the way yesterday. Somebody did he get his KFC? Did he get his KFC?
Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. We did get KFC in the night there.
KFC. Man, he just slept. Oh, and somebody was saying that you should put him permanently on the team because he's a great
Yeah,
guy.
he's a part of the team permanently. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Blessing to you, Poppy. Thank you for being here, sir. Mr. Smith, I don't want to keep you too long, you know. Big up to your family. Big up to your family and the support you get from your family. It's just a wonderful family you have, sir. We pray God blessing upon your family and upon you as you continue to do the great work you're doing. You have really inspired us. You really informed us. You really entertain us. You really educate us. And just for the person that you are, God bless you. Thank you for being here. It's
Thank
not
you.
many people would have taken the privilege of a big content creator and YouTuber, philanthropist, and humanitarian to come to a little channel like mine. Thank you so much, sir. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
man. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Blessings, man. Thank you
Blessings,
so
sir.
much. Yeah,
God
man.
bless
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's a pleasure. All right, we'll do this again. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. And big up to everybody who's watching. Blessings and just continue to know that God is the greatest. All
Amen.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, guys, that was Colaz Smith. You know, great philanthropist and great guy who has helped people and he's doing what he's doing with a great heart. So big up to you, Colors, and your team and your family. And for all the folks who are on here tonight, my wife, thank you so much, my wife, Kathy, for being here. Every one of you guys, for the first time you've been here, Colors to the world. Me, I said that only one Colors. T. Dish, Blessing, Rupert, one Colors Summit. One Color Summit, yeah? And enough respect to you. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate the love and the support. Please, before you go, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please share the live. And if you have not yet subscribed to Color Smith TV, my friends who are watching from the Turks and Caicos and from all over United States, please subscribe to Color Smith TV. Big him up and like the live. Give a live a like. Thank you, RN2 CEO. Give a live, give a like. All right. God bless you. And it's gonna be a great time in the Lord, right? So have a great night, everyone. God bless you. Let's come to pray for Jamaica. Jamaica land we love. Jamaica land we love. It's gonna be a long road ahead, but with God and the passion and the resilience that we have, we will overcome. God bless you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. And I really appreciate the love. And as I always say, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.